Hello everyone, Don Master here. Got a quick little toolbox tour for you. This is my home toolbox in my basement slash garage. These tools I don't use that regularly, but they're here at the house if I ever need to do anything. So, yeah, we'll go through it. Nothing real crazy, but this is an old Craftsman toolbox that was given to me. Someone passed away, and the person that passed away had this box and no one wanted it, so it was given to me, full of tools. But I've added a lot and taken a lot of stuff out of it, a lot of junk that was in it that wasn't really tools. So up top I just have a bunch of garbage that I need to clean up. But so up here I got some Mac stuff. I know it's dark down here. Anyways, I got the trailer terminal cleaner, and then I have a panel popper. As a bunch of paperwork falls down. In the center here, a bunch of Craftsman USA mirrors. Pretty cool. Lots of them. A couple spark plug sockets, but mostly the mirrors. Over here is all spark plug sockets. Couple spark plugs. Here is just some knives, scissors, and tape. I got my Lyle brush, wire terminal cleaner. Here I got air chuck, some NICs, pencils, paint pens. Over here I got some picks. Gosh, it's so dark, but old Mac Tools pocket screwdriver, a couple picks, Snap-on Instincts, a couple punches, and a 90-degree right angle adapter for a drill, a couple screwdrivers, another Snap-on pocket screwdriver. Down here, just a bunch of assorted junk bits. I actually don't really use any of these. These are probably all Harbor Freight. This came in this box. This one's mine. Power torch bits. In here I got reciprocating saw blades. Here I got more NICs, pipe dope, electrical tape, blades for a box knife. Down in this drawer, these are all my screwdrivers and some picks. I got the full set of the Cornwell screwdrivers, all the sizes. This is the bigger kit. This is the last kit he had. I wanted blue, but he couldn't get it. And now he has smaller kits in blue, which kind of pissed me off because I really wanted blue, but he didn't have it then. So, but I like these bigger kits because they come with the number 3 Phillips. It's either number 3 or number 4. This one here, number 3 big Phillips. A lot of the other sets like Snap-on and stuff don't do that, or the Mac. I got a couple old Mac screwdrivers in here. This one's a brand new one I found on eBay. Guy sells a bunch of these. He's got a ton of them. The 6-inch flat blade. That's a spare that stays with me in my home box. I got a set of the green Cornwell picks. I really like these handles. I know a lot of people don't, but you can really get some torque on them. And I got an pretty old vintage stubby number 2 Phillips Mac hard handle. Got an old Snap-on screwdriver here. It's like a different kind of green. You don't see that often. A bit screwdriver, USA. And then another pocket or longer flathead screwdriver I need to get fixed, warranted. The clip's broken off of it. And It has a magnet on the end. That's pretty cool. You don't see these like that anymore. Got an old Matco screwdriver my dad found and he gave to me. These were the good handles. I really like them. Hard handle. But yeah, you can see right there it says Matco. Should. Let's get in the light here. It's really dark down here. I apologize. See that? It's rubbing off. Matco. Old Matco screwdriver. What else we got down in here? Old Blackhawk nut driver or extension. An old vintage snap-on nut driver, 5/16. Pawn shop deals, I tell you, good stuff's at the pawn shops. Old Craftsman, old USA Mac pick, green hard handle. What else we got down in here? I'm sorry it's dark in here. This is all the lights on down here, and I can't hold the flashlight at the same time, but I'll try my best to show you all this stuff. This is an old hard handle, long number 2 Phillips snap-on. Screwdriver, long handle. So I got a lot of vintage stuff I keep in my home box, and then a really old tri-lobe snap-on screwdriver, number 2 Phillips. Pretty cool stuff. I've had these for a while. It's the kind of stuff you hold on to. Another 4-lobe snap-on, smaller flathead, and then a couple more smaller, like number 1 Phillips. So yeah, that's the screwdriver drawer. Next drawer is this old wrench drawer. This is all Mac mostly. Some Matco and Snap-on. Got a big old Mac wrench here, knuckle saver. I got just a bunch of stuff. A bunch of line wrenches back in here. Metric and standards, Mac. And then some more Mac. Regular wrenches, like 11/16. There's not really a full set down here. This is all stuff I've acquired on OfferUp and pawn shops. I've been trying to kind of build sets up of the older stuff. I keep some stuff in here for moisture control. So yeah, that's that drawer. This drawer is just kind of miscellaneous. I got a drain plug, hot oil drain plug remover. I got in a package deal. I never use it. Mac Tools, probably OTC makes it. USA Craftsman seal driver. An old Matco saw, hacksaw, wire brushes, voltage circuit analyzer for the house. Wire brushes, drain plug, magnetic steel oil drain plug. Saw these online at SEMA. Thought I'd pick one up. They're actually really cheap. If you have a strip drain plug, get it out and just magnets in. Old Craftsman USA tape measures. They don't make these anymore. Some Hercules titanium drill bits. Some files. Valve spring compressor. These are all Torx and Allen keys, and then some vintage ratchets and old sockets that my dad gave me, all Snap-on, Matco, Cornwell. Some Lyle Torx bits, some Torx bits, DeWalt, some Allen keys, drag link flathead for Mac tools, and then another one, Mac tools flathead socket drive. Carlisle makes pretty decent stuff. This is a Carlisle SAE Allen hex key set, 1/2-inch drive. Really good stuff. And then more Lyle hex bits, some Titan tools, Torx bits. And then a snap-on screw extractor set, left-hand drill bit. An old vintage snap-on ratchet. An old snap-on vintage quarter drive breaker bar. And an SK ratchet handle that I'm trying to still get a rebuild kit for. And then some DeWalt bolt extractors. This drawer, some engine work stuff, vacuum tester, compression tester gauge, some brake tools in there. These are my pliers. I do have more in my car in my tool kit. You've probably seen like the Nipex, but some of the basic stuff's in here. Icon flush cuts, some end nippers, some snap-on linesmen. These are really nice. Use them around the farm. More linesmen's. I think these are Max. Crescent wrench. Mac diagonal cutters. These are really nice. The Mac pliers are made in Taiwan. A lot of them are, but they're only like $20 and they hold up pretty good. I've had these for a long time and they do their job. Some smaller Mac pliers. Cheap power torque pliers, little minis. And some channel lock, adjustable, and then some hose cutter, ratcheting hose cutter, and then a Craftsman hose cutter. Down in this drawer, this is more pliers. These are mainly locking pliers. A bunch of old USA vice grips, some Cobalt channel locks, some of the Hart from Walmart vice grips. They're actually pretty good quality. Adjustable wrenches. Snap-on USA. C-clip pliers. Down here, this is a compression tester and some clamps, some hole saw stuff. I think there's an impact driver there. This is just a mess of combination wrenches and other wrenches. A lot of good USA made stuff in here. Like this, we got an old Proto Challenger USA, True Craft, Drop Forge Japan, bunch of cool stuff in here. Bar Callow USA, bunch of old cool brands. Another Proto USA, old Craftsman USA's, another Proto USA. These are really oily because I spray them down with oil. Keep them. Here's an old Williams 1-inch combination. And this one's all kind of rusting, but this is a really hard to read. Allied. Another Proto. New Britain. 1 3/8 and 1 1/4 on the other side. Double closed end. Here's a cool one. This is a True Fit USA. Offset. yeah, I got a lot of cool stuff down in here. Black Hawk, 5/8 and 3/4. But yeah, I collect all sorts of stuff like this. Here's an old Stanley. USA, back, you know, good quality stuff. Here's a Proto USA, 15/16, 1" on the other end. Bunch of neat stuff in here. Another Challenger Proto, 1" 1/16. Old Craftsman USA, forged in the USA, raised panel. Looks like a custom bent wrench someone bent, made in USA, 1" 1/16. That's a Crescent. Back when Crescent was probably really good, not owned by Apex. Some Cobalt stuff down in here, Task Force, mainly USA stuff in here. Next drawer down is my sockets and ratchets. There we go. This one could use some light. This is all my home sockets. So on the left here, these are Craftsman Evolve SAE sockets. That one actually isn't. That's a Napa, but this set goes up to 1", and this is the Taiwan Craftsman that they launched for a few years, the Evolve, and they actually hold up really good. I haven't had any issues with them. This is my first set I bought out of school, and I've never broken one of them. And this is on a Craftsman, like Mechanics Time Saver rail. Forward rear wheel bearing nut socket, front wheel bearing nut sockets in my car. Old 1" or 3/4" ratchet from, I forget what brand it is, some off-brand. A bunch of miscellaneous like extensions and whatnot back there. Mostly off-brand stuff. Newer Craftsman 3/8 ratchet. Pretty decent. Fine tooth. Older Craftsman ratchet, regular style. Another older 1/2" Craftsman. An old performance tool, quarter drive ratchet. It's actually pretty nice. Fine tooth. And then a Power Torque 1/2" ratchet. The Icon bit socket driver set that I showed you, I just got, and then Precision Torque Mac SAE deep and shallow socket sets. These I actually really like, but I brought them home because I don't work on a lot of SAE stuff. These are the Mac. I like how they have it printed there, what size they are. It's pretty cool. And I'm missing the small, the 5/16. I have no idea where it went. It must have fallen off in a tool bag. And these are all just kind of mismatched chrome sockets I've been trying to, you know, work on filling in. This set up front here, I got the Husky metric 1/2" drive deep socket set, and it goes from a 13 to 27, and these are made in China, but they actually look pretty decent. They skip a lot of sizes, so they skipped 25, so I got a Napa 25 for that, and then they skipped the 23. Husky doesn't do 23. I got a Carlisle for that one, for the 23. I like no skips. And then they skipped the 20. I got a Carlisle 20 in place, and I think the Carlisles probably are a lot better than the Huskies. Huskies kind of have that blued finish, which is kind of nice. I don't know, CP, did you know that? They have a blued finish. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's just kind of a gloss finish, actually, on the Huskies. I don't know. And then down there, 15. Yeah, Husky has that kind of... it didn't like the oil I put on it. changing colors. Interesting. But I haven't even used any of these Husky sockets. I got them a couple months ago. They were on sale for like 25 bucks for the set, but they skipped 3 sizes. Actually, no, I've used this one, the 21, and it seemed to work fine, you know. But they do look kind of nice. If anyone has Husky impact sockets, let me know what you think about them. At least they have the nice insert end on that side for putting your ratchet in nice. You know, the Carlisle doesn't. It's just flush on the bottom. And then here I have a Cobalt SAE shallow set. And then I have a Pittsburgh Pro half-inch torque wrench that someone gave to me. And then a Blue Point 3/8 ratchet. And then another like finger drive, quarter drive ratchet, power torque. So, and then one more decent one worth showing. I have the Capri 3/8 drive metric set stubbies to 22 mil. And these are pretty decent sockets actually. 22, pretty nice. I've actually used this one. They don't have an easy insert end though, but whoop-de-doo. For 23 bucks on Amazon, you couldn't beat it. Have a nice set at home. So that's that drawer. Let's get down to this drawer. Hammers and mallets. And a couple power tools. So I use these Moisture, the damp rid. They actually work really good. Put them in the bigger drawers and it actually does work. It collects a lot of water. So I got, this stuff came with the toolbox except the power tools. Probably Pittsburgh pipe wrench, some hammers, Pittsburgh dead blows. This I bought, and I think they're actually really decent pry bars. These are from Walmart, the Hyper Tough pry bar, and these are made in USA. If anyone didn't know, Hyper Tough USA. Strikeable. Yeah, I keep that in here. And then I have the DeWalt 12 volt extreme half-inch drive with a 5 amp hour battery. And I barely use this. The reason I got it is because it came on a deal on the Mack truck with a set of Mack USA half-inch drive impact sockets and the nice red tray and the full set of the impact locking extensions, half-inch drive. And then it came with this impact to the batteries and a charger for like 500 bucks. So I picked that deal up and then I just took the impact home. It's like my half-inch impact go-to. I've used it a few times. Take the lug nuts off and stuff. 400 foot-pounds of torque. That stays down here. And then I have my 14.4 snap-on CT 861, the brushless high-vis. I don't use this at work because I didn't really have good luck with my CT 761. I had it rebuilt about 4 times in the last 6 years. And they only have a 1 or 2 year warranty, so I really don't want to break it. So I just use it around the house if needed. Down on the bottom, this is just a bag of trailer lights and lenses for all our trailers and whatnot. Just spare lights, you know, assembly, a couple safety glasses, but mainly the lights and lenses for our trailers. And then Milwaukee hacksaw, I don't keep the batteries on them down here because I don't use them that much. The batteries stay inside and keep them charged. Nice magnetic light, saw blades, brake tube bender, some zip ties, safety glasses, butt connectors, copper sealing washers, stainless steel machine screws, cotter pins, machine bolts, hose clamp sets. I got my snap-on brake caliper press. This stays home because I don't work on little cars at work, so this stays home to work on my cars. Some safety glasses, step bit, Titan step bit. These are actually really decent for the money. They're only like 10 or 15 bucks. An extra battery terminal for the cars at home, and then some cutoff wheels, some Chief Harbor Freight ones, and then some more cheaper Warrior Harbor Freight cutoff wheels, just to have extra. And I think that's about it. You know, I got a shop vac down here, and I don't really use it because I use the cordless ones. And then might as well put the drain plug tool down here, and put my duct tape down here. And I think that's it. So yeah, that's the Craftsman decent sized home box, and I have a side drawer on it, or a side shelf. Store some things off the side, C-clamp and whatnot. And one last thing, I have a Pittsburgh vacuum pump for doing AC, and then the Pittsburgh AC manifold gauge set, R134. And this is an actually really decent set. I've never had any issues with it. I have a snap-on one at work. This one stays home. I've used this a lot on friends' vehicles and little side jobs and stuff here and there, and it works